everyone. We do not have the best service at our house, so hopefully it's not too grainy. And if it is, please bear with me. Hopefully you can at least hear me. So we have brought in the maple syrup to finish it in the house. I need to get this up to 290 degrees. It needs to burn off a little bit more water, and it needs to thicken up. I did try it. It's already pretty sweet. So we're at 214.3, 214.9. I just turned it up, so it's climbing already. So we started with 14 gallons of maple sap. We are down to this one little saucepan. If you're not familiar with maple syrup, it takes 40 gallons of maple sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. Hi, Lauren. We're just starting up some maple syrup tonight. So I have maple syrup in the saucepan. I'm watching that closely. I have my jars starting to warm up in my pan. I have my lids right here. I'm going to warm those up once we get closer to jarring. We started in our evaporator outside. Then we filtered the syrup into our turkey roaster. And then we filtered it again into the saucepan. We will filter it one more time as we're filtering into, or as we're filling into the jars. So we will have filtered it 3 times. I tried it and it's already delicious. Actually, I should try it again. Let me grab a spoon. It smells so good. I'm gonna dip my spoon. And then I'm gonna let it cool for a second because this has been boiling all day long. So if you see a little bit of steam, that's the water burning off. Oh my gosh. If you've never had homemade maple syrup, it's so good. It's so good. So we might get lucky. The bubbles are already starting to slow down. So Chris and the girls are just walking through the door. So if you hear a little bit of chaos, they just went out and checked the trees. Our trees have been moving so slow, and it's quite discouraging because I talk to ladies that I work with, and they have been getting tons of sap, but our maple trees are in the woods, and the ground is still very frozen back there. There's still quite a bit of snow. I need to turn this up because I keep losing my heat. Down to 213.6 now. Come on in. So everybody's coming in. How are the trees?
We have quite a bit. We've got like this much in each bucket.
Oh, okay. So Chris and I checked the trees at like 2 o'clock, and they were running, but they were running very slow. Like you could hear the drips, drip, 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 drip into the buckets. So in just probably 6 hours, they said there's a couple inches in each bucket. So that's great. They're starting to move. So hopefully we have, because our trees are in the woods, hopefully we have a couple more weeks of gathering maple sap, because I want to fill all of those jars with maple syrup this year. Last year was our first year, and we did good. We just didn't have a lot. We started late in the season. We didn't know what we were doing. This year we were ready to rock and roll. So we started with 14 gallons.
Yes. Yep.
Started with 14 gallons, and we have, what size saucepan is this? Do you know? My dad would know. That's my dad's pan.
4-quart pan?
Mom, do you know what size pan that is? But I just tried it. If you guys want to dip a spoon and let it cool, you can try it. You just have to let it, let it cool because it's been boiling. I'm having a hard time getting it turned up because the bubbles get so big it's splashing. So just dip your spoon. Okay, tap it. Now let it cool. Don't let it drip. Maybe 6 or 8. quart. Okay, blow on it. Away from the syrup, though. Okay, the girls are right here. They're going to try it. Don't burn your mouth.
Still hot. It's good. It's really good.
It's so good. I just tried it again.
It's so good.
So I need to get this to 290. The bubbles are starting to...
219.
Oh, 219.
Yeah,
Oh.
219.
Thank goodness you came back because we would have been... Okay, you guys. 219.
I'd leave it just a touch higher where you're at. It's gonna
Because the
boil
bubbles
down a
are
little
starting
bit.
to move slower.
Yeah. What I keep my eye out for is when the top of it starts to wax. It looks like, you know how syrup does when it gets dries, you get that candiness on top.
Mhm.
That's when you know you're done.
So cool. We might have a good 3/4 of this pot. If not more then.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We'll pop back in and let you know how we did. When we get ready to jar, maybe we'll set up the tripod. It's a little chaotic trying to jar, but maybe we'll, for learning purposes only, we'll share. See you guys later.